but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackling in bounds or throwing it for a 4-yard gain, letting that...
Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain. Touchdown LSU! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Here's a throw downfield late. He's got it down the left. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Moore to the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Oregon!
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
And he knocks it through for the tie here in the fourth quarter. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to fire deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. The throw. Got his man. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Biggest drive of the game right here as we get close to the end of regulation. Fires to the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
This really has been a master class by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Release to the back. He's got him this time. He'll work his way down to the 28. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Steps away. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got it! Got enough space. Makes the grab at the 6-yard line. It's first and goal.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. And I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
Defense gets the timeout call. 20 seconds left on the clock. And the D deny them on second and goal. Wants to go up top. Big fella moving. Touchdown.
Hey, 16, all I needed.
They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Man, what a great job with the execution in a moment where you
16, all I needed, and I'm going for 2.
Touchdown, you take the lead. There's less than a minute to go in this game. All your defense has to do now is get a stop.
I done told you I live in that boss, man. That shit is reserved. My name is in that bitch.
They're up by a touchdown and an extra point.
They don't hold me because on that job before, on that job right here, I had 2 picks. They ain't let my nigga catch shit.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the
Oh yeah, we
opening play of the drive from the 39. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
It's all right.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. Here in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. And they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best at that time.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
Come
Can't make the
on, bro.
connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
That nigga's not
Man,
that
you know the
fast.
defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the fourth quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you, and that's going to be
And down he
It's over.
goes. Had a chance to pull one out of the fire, and the defense slammed the brakes on it, and that's going to do it. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff. Big feather in the cap, big day for them.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We always look forward to games like this every season. Teams riding momentum, coming in a clash for national supremacy and trying to make a statement as we get close to the playoffs. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Every day they're lining up for an onside kick on the opening kickoff. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
And I get it. You want to start fast, take the life out of this home crowd. You're the road team and you start the game with an onside kick? That is a little bit crazy, a little bit aggressive. And when you don't get it, now you've created all the momentum for the home team and great field position.
All wideouts, no backs. Moore will throw. Going for a big play right off the bat. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
This offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harbor. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. He'll start this drive firing. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Pressure coming. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
This offense comes out clearly wanting to throw the football. Nothing good on 1st down with incompletion. And how about this? You've got to protect your quarterback. That is priority number 1, and they give up a sack on play 2.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. At the 20, he's got space. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Trying to make magic on the scramble. The Gamecocks will keep this drive going. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down.
Well, it's no wonder this quarterback is getting more and more confident, not necessarily throwing it, but I think running it. You saw that earlier in this drive, too. On that last play, he's thinking to himself, man, it's been working for me so far. Every time I just tuck it, take off scrambling, something good seems to happen, so that's not going to stop. And I think moving forward, this defense has got to expect him to scramble more often.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Gamecocks in the hurry-up.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football.
Turning on the Jets. Oh, out of space. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. And at this point on the field, I mean, I guess why not try to guess the snap count? Defense gets caught, still 1st and goal. To the air, it's Sellers. Under fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Going for 6. Touchdown Gamecocks. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And he tacks on the extra point. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Moore to the air. Fires it incomplete. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, that DB did everything right on that deep shot. You saw the speed, you saw his ability to turn his hips, and how about getting his head around, locating the football, and then knocking it away? Couldn't have done that better.
Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
He's got it. First down and more. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. So they gamble on 4th down in the first half, and man, does it pay off.
4th and long. I mean, what just 4th and short? Nowadays, man, so much aggression in college football. And how about right there, 4th down and long? No problem. I got this in the first half.
And I think on that last play...
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And the Ducks with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And everyone needs to have their packages. When they go 5 wide and they spread you wide, what's your answers? And I like the defense right here, bringing pressure.
There he goes. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Ducks want to move quickly. Quarterback may change this route. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He wants it all. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Lofts one high and deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Bennett. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. The Gamecocks are flying down the field. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Here's the pressure. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks. We have to wonder what the defense was thinking there. I mean, he just gashed them all by himself.
Right, and you think quarterback runs sometimes, but you can't think about it all the time. And you got misdirection. There's so many things to look at. The quarterback can throw it, but when you got an athlete behind center that can do that, it's just frustrating. Too many things to try to stop.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish, and they just need something.
Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric. He is dynamic. They'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
I know this offense has gone for it a couple times early in this game on fourth down, guys, but with this field position, I'd be surprised if they decided not to punt the football away here. You're just too backed up. You can't risk not getting it, just gifting your opponent great field position.
What a great job by this defense. You get third down stop, and you're like, yes, put my hand in the air, fourth down, force a punt. They go for it, and you get a stop and set your offense up in great field position already. Nice job by this defense.
Looking for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that was a play call the coordinator had in his back pocket. He was hoping his defense would get the stop on fourth down. They did. There was no question. He was telling his quarterback, if we take the field, we're taking a shot. You know who you're throwing it to. What a great job of having a shot play ready to go, and it pays off.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They finally get him stopped after he maneuvered his way to the 42. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Moore will throw. Here comes the heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Lots of running room. Wide open spaces. Touchdown, Oregon! He got loose, and it was lights out after that. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and now will leave it up to the offense on the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. And off from the shotgun. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Gamecocks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Quick completion on the out. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Unleashes 1. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Got the back over the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Easy completion on the shuffle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. To the air on first down. It's complete to the left. Makes a man miss.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Rides the back and leaves it. And the Gamecocks get enough for the first down. The offense will quickly use the timeout.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up.
There he goes! They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Big guy smells it. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Working that left side now. Stop short. They'll bring him down at the 1. He just couldn't get it in. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Pulls it in down the sideline. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. Will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Rushes on him. Going to try to get it himself. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position. The Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. Looking for a crease to the left. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Facing a third down is short from the 26. They'll try to get it through the air. It's complete on the right side. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll pull it down. Still on his feet at the 45. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Here's the give off the left side. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Backed up now. Here's second and long.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got...
Turning it on! Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum, get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw.
He's loose. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Second and goal for the offense. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got mauled on the last play. Do they have anything that'll work on third and goal from the 2? Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Man, what a great break on the ball. Way to knock it down. But, man, this situation, they're almost in field goal range, had a chance to maybe take some points off the board. That's a big play that we might circle back to later.
And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Ducks will hustle to the line. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. Moore to the air. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. The give on the counter. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ducks!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking to throw on 1st down. Complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Gamecocks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Buys a little time with his feet. Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive.
Obviously, this quarterback is a huge part of their rushing attack, and you've seen that early in this game. He's been very, very productive running the ball. Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes it's on scrambles like what you just saw. But with his speed, he makes it so difficult on a defense.
They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Finds his tight end. Still running at the 40. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Gamecocks are in the hurry-up. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
Outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds a tight end. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense stop him?
They'll have to do a better job of protection this time after that third down sack set them back, but they'll go for it here. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to the big tight end. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on fourth.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on fourth down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away, and doing it cleanly. No PI. And as a result, that defense has earned a rest. They're coming off the field.
Moore will throw. Quickly complete.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go. Sideline and try to make adjustments. The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gonna take a shot on second and short. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Looking downfield on first down. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
And that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
They'll line up to go for two. They'll try to pound their way in. He's in there. Two-point conversion is good, and they're down by just one. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. They're within striking distance, but they need the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive.
And I would say this is one of the hardest things to do in football. When you know an onside kick is coming, you're not going to get it very often, but they perform it, and they got a chance to go down the field now and go win this game.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Moore. It's a seam wide open.
This defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
The Ducks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to the ground, and maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout is called by the defense, a mere 21 seconds to go here. Now facing a third and long. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left. This game will come down to this, a field goal try to save them. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And the sideline celebration is on as they've taken the lead in the final minute.
How about the kicker coming through in a must-have moment? They had to have this kick to take the lead late in the ball game. All the pressure, give me all the pressure, and he comes through in the clutch.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle, it's Bennett. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. First down for this offense. Defense playing a bail technique. Gotta find a completion on this one. It's incomplete, a last gasp effort, and the defense finds a way to survive it. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers, and that lead